Hello? What the Sigma? Oh no, my audio. There we go. I fixed that. I didn't realize that was, sent to something else. Hi. Hi. Past level 34. Let's see.
나는 분명 가위를 내겠다고 했을 텐데.
Yeah. Oh, this is a Zayn. I wasn't aware of that. But this is a like a bleed envy kind of ego, which doesn't really work with any of her current IDs. But you know, it's interesting to say the least that they made that the case. Because it implies that possibly they're going to release one of her IDs that has possibly, you know, a little bit of a little bit of bleed and envy on it. What am I doing? Also, it's Zion, so that's cool. You can replace two Patos Matos. Also, 24 roll. Is this 23? Oh, it's the. And it costs us 15. That's not bad. Yeah, she doesn't have envy on this. And I believe the only other ID, yeah, her only ID with envy is W Corp. I'm not sure what they're gonna be planning for her. It doesn't, like, it's envy. Envy res. Yeah, but I guess I'm going to roll for the new Dawn. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Wow. Wow, I got teased. I'll just be shy. No, I didn't get her. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'll probably just dispense her. $9.19. That's not it. That's not how you shorten it. No. I'm doing it wrong, mommy. Just follow after me. You get it now? Don't forget. Such a shame that a blade tempered to such ruthless sharpness was used to cut away your own mind. Your baby's still at the house, ain't that right?
선을
The
긋는
lines I
법
learned to
대신
draw here were
선을
connections, not
긋는 법을
boundaries.
배웠지. 지금은
Now I
실패를
watch from
바깥에서
outside, include the moments that have slipped
네가
past you.
놓친 switch이 시작을
When the end
스칠
brushes
때
past the beginning, I will take you in my arms and bear you home. Ryoshu, are you alright?
그래.
I'm fine. Ryoshu closed her eyes shut, then opened them again. Some time ago, at the laboratory.
왜 너희 같은 것들을
Why did the
만들어?
Norse fathers create things like you?
나 하나도
The same people
감당하기
who used to
힘들다고
complain day and night about what a
불평했던
pain it was to look after me
왜
are keeping underlings now?
자식,
Children.
우리는
We are their
자식이라고요.
children.
그 자식이라는 것의 역할은
What role are your
무엇이지?
children playing?
요시대.
Yoshihide, the day you return to the House of Spiders,
저희 다섯 자식은
we, the 5 children, shall bind together the thread you have slashed to pieces
하나로
and
엮어
complete the clue.
거미집의 아버지들은 염려하셨습니다. 요시대.
There's fathers of the house were beside themselves with concern, Yoshihide.
거미집에 돌아온
Were you to return
그대가
home having forgotten even the time you had spent at their side,
그간
it would feel as though all the years poured into nurturing and honing you had gone to waste, they said.
하였죠.
Didn't know they called their errand boys their children.
호칭이
What they call us is immaterial to the relationship we share with them.
아니,
No, it's got a different echo.
자식이라는
The bond between a child and parent is thicker, firmer, so much so that even after I've mutilated my own mind with this sword, a thread of something still remains.
하오나 주인님이 제게
Yet my master tells me
지난 세월
that she has tended to you enough through all the time that has passed.
그자가
Tended to me.
요시히데
Yoshihide,
족쇄로 사는
how does it
기분은
feel to be a living fetter? Better?
나는
I am
바깥의 선선한 공기를
barred from
마음껏
enjoying the fresh
마시지
air of the world outside.
다른
No longer
소지들처럼
free to travel the mountains and
산과
cliffs as my
암벽을
feet would carry me, as the other members of the Pinky are.
내키는 대로
I wish to no avail that I should be allowed to weave the delineations of wings and backstreets. I don't understand what you mean.
모르겠니?
One sec.
고작 여기서 네 아비로 지내자고 내가 악착같이 살아온 것이 아니라는 뜻이란 걸.
Hello? Hello? Okay. Hi, sorry about that. I had to address something, and I'm gonna have to address something in the next, like, 5 minutes, but I'll just finish this node and then do that. You don't? I'm saying that I did not endure my grueling life only to be trapped here as your nurse father. Oh, yeah. I wish to no avail that I should be allowed to weave the delineations of wings and backstraits. I don't understand what you mean. You don't? I'm saying I did not endure my grueling life only to be trapped here as your nurse father. Well, what do you make of it, Yoshihide? Stuffy, you're crying. What makes you think you have the right to shed tears? If anyone has a reason to cry, it is me. Ever since you were pushed into my care, not a day has passed without me wanting to cry. My knees. Oh, Mother, I scraped my knees. Keep your bawling out of my sight. Snotty, sniveling little brat. Disgusting. You wouldn't have gotten hurt if you weren't such a slow dullard. Next time, keep your eyes open and dodge before it hits. Maybe if you had a leg ripped away from you, then you'd also taste a drop of this crippling agony of imprisonment. Well, that woman was the one who hated me the most. She blamed me for her fate. Yet, in the end, Yoshihide, it is thanks to her that your mastery with the blade has been cultivated to such a degree, enough to parry both this humble blade of mine and that brute's sword. The man blocked the ring apprentice's blow as though it were a performance meant for Ryoshu. Ryoshu? I know there's some bad blood involved here, but this is our chance. Let's pull out while they're busy fighting each other. We need to go after the one who swiped the golden bow, yeah? The whereabouts are unknown. However, this is indeed our chance to hie away from here. Aye? We made our escape through another route, while the ring and the pinky apprentices were busy fighting each other. That technique he used, that hers? The pinky nurse father? Yeah. It was one of my gouged out memories, but clashing blades with him reawakened it. The nurse fathers wanted me to learn every single one of those techniques. That pinky woman, too, she sure hated me alright, but that didn't stop her from teaching me what she knew. Probably to make me a more prolific, more efficient killer. And that's why losing me was such a harrowing failure for them. All the work they poured into me slipped right through their fingers when I left the spiderweb. Well, love-hate can play out in all sorts of ways, I guess. Your memories. Did he hew them away? Oh, did you hew them away yourself? Yeah, with my own hands. Was reminded of the expression I saw on Ryoshu's face in one of her memory fragments. When she sliced off the pinky nurse father's tongue. When she drove the blade she never unsheathed before us into that woman's mouth. What I saw in Ryoshu was the expression of suffering. Every time I draw this blade and cut something, I'm always also slicing away a piece of my mind. That's the reason I didn't want to use this blade. Had I not done so, they'd have taken her away from me for good. One last thing Ryoshu didn't want to let go. The word that came out of Lei Heng's mouth the moment we saw her. Or he saw her, your baby. It was for her that Ryoshu sliced off both her own memories and the pinky nurse father's tongue. My blood, my ward, my daughter. Lei Heng said she's still there, in the House of Spiders. Yeah, in a place only I know, in a safe, that nobody else can find. What was your daughter to you? I don't see why I should play coy at this point. The one and only precious thing. She's all I have. Even without her memories, Ryoshu spoke without any doubt. I caught myself thinking how nice it must have been to have such certainty. I see. As long as we can stick to this path, we'll all eventually find the things we lost. Right. I know that. Come on, let's go after them. With the elevator still busted, they can't have escaped to a different floor just yet. The golden bow, it's faint, but I can still sense its presence. Well, that's a little depressing. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get up and grab the thing I needed. Wow. Yeah, hi. Okay, let's start 920 now. Still restricted. No, please, Gord. Walk right by. Oh, whoops. I could level him up. This is primarily a tremor team. So I'll do these four.
눈 멀지 않게 조심하도록.
I am thinking about possibly switching the team up a little bit. However. Oh, it's one of these fights. Interesting. They're only gonna have us fighting Pekatula.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
Wait, rain? Why am I using the rain?
피가 튀게.
You even level? I don't recall setting him.
그렇게 서 있으면 물이 떨어질 수밖에. 여기가 허수라군. 자비의
Alrighty.
감사도. 내 작품에
He's level
의견이라도
50.
있어?
Oh no. Well, at least there's not too many enemies. Be a guaranteed
점 찍었네.
finish. Good. Is this the chapter where Ring Song makes his triumphant return? Probably not. But we can hope. I'm just gonna let that guy stay in there. He's not gonna get anything off. Dude.
빠르게 처리하지.
He's giving more count than I remember him giving.
경외감 속에 숨어들. 진빛 경. 시선에 눈이 멀지 않도록.
내 작품에 의견이라도 있어?
Inflict +3 count. Oh. Oh, see. I didn't remember that aspect of his skill 3. Skill 2. I always thought it was potency, not count.
받아볼 텐가.
That's why I was confused. Bro gives count, not potency.
벗어날 수 있다고 생각했나?
점 찍었네.
인틈투성이군. 스틸레터. 허술하군. 자비에
Yeah, that's
감사하다.
kind of what I was expecting to happen.
벗어날 수 있다고
Yeah.
생각했나? 경외라, 혹은 괄목하든가. 평범과 비범은 이렇게나
Okay,
큰
before I forget, I'm going to level up Ring Song. I'll only get to 56, but that's fine. Oh, wait. I could. Let's skip battle. That
나쁘지는
should give me
않았구려.
enough.
붓을 몇 번 더 놀릴 기회만 있었어도 좋았을 것 같지만.
Yeah. Missing out on some. I'll just get him to 59, since we'll be doing more combat. He'll level up. We continued toward the corridor full of corpses and debris.
차라리 알리사 씨처럼 의식이 있는 사람이라도 발견되면 좋을 텐데.
Here's hoping we come across someone else still conscious, like Miss Alyssa.
아저씨, 방금 제 손바닥 밟았잖아요.
Oh, you just stepped on my hand, mister.
아이고 미안합니다. 이거
My bad. Was it
생존자였나?
survivor speaking just now? Everyone turned around, hearing the alarm in Gregor's voice. A lone survivor, the only one who seemed conscious among the bodies crushed under the debris, was looking up at us with her face scrunched up in pain.
괜찮은 것이요.
What abnormality is that? A KQE?
아니요, 아파요. 한참 동안 이러고 있었는데
Yeah, are you
지나가는 사람도
alright?
없었고.
I'm not. It hurts so much. I've been waiting here for so long. Nobody showed up.
제 옆에 같이 깔린 분이랑
Chatting with this person
서로
next to me just to stay
이야기하면서
conscious, but
버티고
then he suddenly stopped speaking. Been 10
갑자기
minutes
10분
already.
전부터
We've even
아무런 말도
exchanged
안 해.
names. You must be referring to this man. He's pretending to be dead, but his pulse hasn't stopped. What? The man in a suit stopped playing dead and slowly opened his eyes. Ah, you got me. Chit-chatting about food we'll eat once we get out while slowly being crushed by the debris on top of us. I mean, you know, what happens to characters who say once we survive this?
그래도 저는
I want me
밖에
some
나가면
vanilla ice cream with almond sprinkles once we survive this.
아이스크림이랑
And a sandwich too, with lots and
치즈가
lots of
들어간
cheese.
샌드위치를 먹고
What about you, Ravi?
싶어요.
Breaking the number one rule.
보내줄까?
Need a hand?
부탁 좀 드릴
Yes,
수
please. Let's just get them out. With the sinner's help, the two employees who had been trapped under the rubble managed to break themselves free. Just my left leg. I'm good besides that.
아,
Oh, gee, I think I broke my right arm. But give it a few days and lots of almonds and fish, and it should be good as new. Thank you for getting us out of here.
감사합니다.
Out of there. I'm Sora.
덕분에 살았습니다. 라비라고 부르시면
I got to live another day thanks to you. You can call me Robbie. He's setting another flag.
그런데
By the way, may I ask which department you're from? Haven't you seen us before? We're here for a checkup last time. Oh, we're new hires. This is our first day of work. Quite the first day of work. New hires? Yes, there were new job postings for LCE's Enkephalin refining department. Today's day one for us new hires. We were on our way to see the researcher who was supposed to handle our onboarding, and then this happened.
이 장비는
This gear, it's my first time wearing it. The more I look at it, the more it intrigues me.
같아요.
When did you get trapped under the debris?
어쩌다 깔린 것이요.
그게요.
Well,
복도를
I was just
걷고
walking through
있다가
the corridor and stopped for a bit. I'm always a total klutz. Once I have something on my mind, I can't multitask at all.
이해하오.
I can relate. Researchers often sink into the fathoms of their mind when the spark of inspiration strikes. I had this idea for an ego gear experiment, and I couldn't move on without first getting it sorted out of my head. Ego gear, you say? Might you be referring to that shackle around your wrists? That's right. It's not the wieldiest, but it's my one and only ego.
푸념이 길군. 다음에 일어날
Cut the fluff and
일부터
get to what happened
설명해.
next.
죄송해요.
Sorry. It happened out of nowhere. We heard a loud noise coming from the other end of the corridor and people started running. That's when the ceilings collapsed. If only I hadn't zoned out, I wouldn't have gotten caught under the rubble. I wouldn't go so far as to call you lucky, but getting trapped under the rubble might be exactly what saved you from the intruders who were attacking the facility. They've already killed a lot of people. What? While we were trapped? My condolences. I regret I have no further words to give. Are you able to find any other survivors? An approximation of 20 remains. As fortune should have it, the team leader and the rest managed to regroup. That's a relief. And you, are you certain you are well? It is quite remarkable that a newcomer to a corporation remains so composed in the face of such crises. We get trained for situations like this, so I wasn't entirely unprepared. Just never thought that something like this would happen on day one. Lobotomy Corp reference. Still, that's pretty impressive for a new guy. In any case, where were you headed? Oh, right. We're looking for the elevator. I think it's somewhere in this direction, but I'm not sure. Oh, the elevator. I know where it is. Could I come with you? Lead the way. These components. I hear the voices from the under end of the radio. Is it your team? Call's breaking up. Seems we've gone past the transmission radius. I wonder how the others are faring. I hope I can get an update about my colleagues as well. She has an ego?
동감입니다.
I'm with you on that. Sora has an ego? She said, my one and only ego. Not ego gear, not psycho pump. Ego gear. Like ego. Full stop. Does that mean she has an ego?
마지막까지
And if so,
발버둥 칠 수밖에.
that's like one of the first people we've seen in this game who just has one. Oh no, these guys are actually a little bit more intimidating. Can't just I can't just no thought win my clashes.
빠르게 처리하지.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just gonna win anyways. Yeah, I spoke too soon. Wow, that was a lot of damage. I think I want to take out the gluttony. Seems like the most favorable choice. The pride will also be pretty annoying because it'll start to speed up. I'm gonna do a tingle peak. Damn.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다. 경외감 속에 숨어.
He's already activating it.
진홍빛 경멸.
Based? Based?
합격장.
시선에 눈이 멀지 않도록.
빠르게 처리하지.
Oh no. Oh, she's got fragile too now. My model was my model was reflecting the fact that I had something in my mouth. That was pretty cool.
받아볼 텐가.
Hopefully this will outright kill him. Yep. Yep.
그 시선 경멸스럽군.
자세가 무너졌네. 자비에 감사하도록.
Goodness gracious. I might need to take my inhaler. All of them are clashing. Alright, 1 plus of contempt. Oh, wait, yeah, someone has contempt.
받아볼 텐가.
So it's gonna...
경외감 속에 숨어들. 진홍빛 경멸.
He's doing buku damage. Insane numbers. This is a mirror dungeon. This is a mirror dungeon and she's just fucking going way above and beyond. I don't remember how to inflict gate. Oh, I have to hit enemies with her skills. That's what it is.
점 찍었네.
그 시선
자세가 모르겠네.
경멸스럽고
That
자비의
means
감사도.
she's gonna, yeah. I wasn't expecting the skill 3 to go out second.
이제야 완성되었나?
빈틈투성이군. 스틸레터. 허술하군. 자비에 감사하도록.
경외라 혹은 괄목하든가.
Despite how it looks on my model, I am not chewing with my mouth open.
큰 차이를 보이지. 한낱 날개 따위에
It's how the others.
자,
These components should cover what we need for the repair.
전기 소리가
The transmissions are getting harder to make out.
그럴 수밖에. 통신 범위가 점점 멀어지고 있으니까.
Not surprising considering how far the distance between the teams have grown.
그리고 이
And
구역의
the survivors.
생존자들은
I see nary a one in this sector, regrettably.
그 역시도
Again, hardly a
그럴
surprise.
수밖에.
Fate of the bodies is all there
시체의 형태만
is there for all to see.
지금 상황에서 저들을 도울 수 있는 수는 없을 것이라고.
Faust believes there is no feasible way to aid them under the present conditions. Though it doth appear,
상심은
verily,
그대가 클
'tis
텐데.
thee who must be most saddened by this tragedy. I beg thy pardon for raising the matter. There, now we just have to get back to the facility management room.
그래.
Right.
일폭도
It should be
많지는
past this
않겠지.
corridor.
조석은
Assistant pacing about distractedly and scratching one's head out of cluelessness are all behaviors prohibited in our research facility.
붙이자면
Oh, also, frowning and cocking your head like that and blurting a huh at the screen are all likewise forbidden.
아니 느낌이
No, I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's off.
야 그대로 멈춰.
Wait, stop. Don't go out there yet.
뭔가 있어.
There's something outside. Okay. Or perhaps I can't let the blood vessels relax and expand. Yes, that's much better. You're right. We'd have to run straight into him had we left the room.
그때까지 상황을 미뤄봤을
Based on the
때
circumstances we have faced thus far, it's reasonable to conclude that this individual's affiliation lies with the ring. The nurse father has to be dead strong like that lass who nicked off with Karen. You people, where's all that confidence you had when you beat the daylights out of me during the monolith experiment? Wait, am I not putting it like that? You'll give people the wrong idea. Besides, we were beating the daylights out of your distortion. Well, not exactly beating the... But anyhow, you get what I mean, right?
전시된 신체들이 남아있는 흔적을 봤을 때 저자와
The extent of the
맞붙어서
physical
이길
trauma
가능성은
sustained by the
낮을
corpses on
것입니다.
display indicates that the odds of prevailing in combat against him are minimal.
파우스트는
Faust does not advise initiating a battle that cannot be won when we are completely cut off from Dante.
인격을 사용할 수도 없는 상태이기 때문에
The usage of as usage of identities is not among our options. Engage the enemy now will only serve to deplete our numbers. With so little information on the enemy,
만에 하나
standing a lethal injury
저희가 손쓸
we
수 없을
have
정도의 치명상을 입게
no
된다면
means to treat will
관리자
will
나리가
make it the
돌아왔을
manager
때
Esquire. Behold the cold lifeless form of young Sinclair upon the return.
시카리오군을 볼-
The cold lifeless form of Don Quixote too.
팀장님, 저자가 이쪽 복도를 계속
Plus,
상주하면
if he keeps lingering out in the corridor, that's quite a problem. We'll probably run into him on our way to the facility management room. Boy, how long do you reckon we're gonna take to fix that knackered device, or whatever it is?
공격은 사보타주에 가까우니
And that the attack resembles a facility sabotage. I'll need to inspect each component separately instead of treating this like a regular malfunction.
정도를 눈으로 보기
Cannot be
전까지
sure of
할
anything
수는 없네 말.
before I see the extent of the damage. Yet even in the best case scenario, I don't expect the repairs to be done in short order.
진짜.
Damn it, Martin. Didn't I tell you plenty of times that non-standard energy redistributors are a nightmare for maintenance?
연구소의 이
Oh,
구역 설계는
you're the one who
팀장님이
designed this sector for the research facility, boss. That must have been during the week leading up to my report deadline. I'm confident I made the most of the limited time I had back then.
시간을 끌거나 유인할 방법 없을까요?
Wait, does that mean that there was actually sabotage from within? Any chance we can buy ourselves a bit of time, or lure him away? Considering 5 or 6 possible options. Though if I were to recommend one, we might have her take off those shoes.
뭐?
Oh.
너 그때 그 난리를
What?
겪었으면서
After
그런 말이
all that
나오냐?
mess you went through? Without your access to the identities, the only viable combat option is my ego gear. This chance of defeating or killing that man, who is most likely a maestro of the ring, is hardly promising.
필요하다면
If need
본인이
be, I shall step forward. I'll do it.
Don Quixote?
Don Quixote? I ain't having it.
지금보다 더한
We've been in worse
상황도
trouble than
있었어.
this, haven't we? I'm sure I've thought about yanking off those stinking shoes a fair few times, but we can't do that to her, can we? I said this time and again, Rochinante's self-cleaning function is always active, but let us put in such manner society.
활동하고 있다고. 아니 이런 건 자체하고.
Rochinante has a self-cleaning function?
혈기로서의
I would
힘에
rather
의지하는
eschew
건
relying on my blood fiend's powers, yet we are left with no recourse. And I have faith in you, faith in my companions. They'll bring me back again.
파우스트 역시
Faust seconds Heathcliff's opinion.
의견에 동의합니다.
Planning to have Don Quixote remove her shoes is rejected. While there are several reasons to discourage that idea, chief among them is that
로시난테에서 내려서
Don Quixote must not dismount from Rochinante.
그걸로는 불가능하다고
We
생각하는
believe
건가?
her
검증
unbound
결과
power to be insufficient to overcome this obstacle. According to the test results, you demonstrated combat abilities that were...
아니요. 돈키호테 씨가 신발을
No,
벗고
having Don Quixote
지금의
remove her
사태를
shoes to
해결하는 것은
resolve this predicament is not an
허황된
unrealistic
이야기가
scenario. However,
그 흐름은
that flow would be a choice that distances Dante from their journey to receive the golden bows. And even if we are to entertain Hohenheim's suggestion, the removal of Don Quixote's shoes must take place as a result of the
관리자의
manager's
의지에
decision.
이루어져야 합니다.
That flow would be a choice that distances Dante from their journey to retrieve the golden bows. So that means Faust has a limited knowledge of the future? Or, well, more like a predictive model, like Laplace's demons. A predictive model that suggests likelihood of different events happening? Hold on, please. This is all happening too fast. You've really got to start elaborating on
단적인
stuff.
예를 들자면 제어되지
An
않는
illustrative
돈키호테 씨가
example. In the event Don Quixote fails to control her impulses and proceeds to create kindreds and blood bags with abandon, there's a possibility that she will be unable to return to her current self no matter how many times Dante's clock is rewound.
수감자가
The sinner cannot be restored by the manager's power. It is effectively tantamount to failing to retrieve the golden bows in this world. Such an outcome would provide a decisive failure on my part in proving that.
알겠네. 기각.
I understand.
이해했네.
Rejected it is.
다음으로 넘어가지.
Let us move on to the next agenda. She was about to reveal something.
괜찮은 겐가?
Are thou sure of this? We possess no fitting means to strike that villain down.
상황을 타개하기 위한
Simply
내용일
proposed
뿐이었지.
plan A to tackle the
매체에
situation.
공개되지 않은 환경에서
Frankly, I
확률로
wasn't too
말하는
eager myself to risk gambling on
그렇지도
odds in an environment with so many variables beyond our control.
뭘 하든 빨리빨리 해.
Whatever plan you've got in mind, do it quick. I don't see that pointy shoes wanker right now, but as for plan B, I buy us some time while you people help Martin with the repairing the device. I raise the attunement level of the shock centipede ego gear. It should be able to move for a while even after my heart has ceased function.
전투를 몇 번
Not
치러서
exactly in
성과가
top
좋은
shape
건
after all
아니지만
these fights, but with luck on our side, I might even be able to knock him unconscious with high enough voltage. This is the bloke who probably hasn't even been in a proper brawl
일부
ever.
장비를 입은 자와 싸워본 적이 있지 않나?
You fought adversaries wearing ego gear before, haven't you? These gears can make up for a lack of combat experience.
됐어.
This ain't an argument. We stall him, you work on repairs. Even if we pop our clogs, Clockhead will come back here sooner or later. They can bring us back. Even if we end up becoming one of those horrific exhibits, right?
네.
Correct. The degree of pain accompanying that process, however, will far exceed the usual range for both the individual concerned and Dante. It is preferable that we avoid such a development.
자네들
Clearly, you are all understanding the amount of firepower I can unleash were I to be fully equipped. Still, perhaps it is
모르는 채로 두는 편이
for the
나을 수도
best that you may remain uninformed.
너도 따라올 거냐?
You're
저거
coming
같이
along
안
too?
고치고?
Not staying to fix that thing? Not staying back to fix that thing. Whoever designed this did a remarkably subpar job. Having a genius like myself repair such a second-rate piece of equipment would be a waste of talent.
그렇다는군.
So she says, but to clarify, this isn't second-rate. It was the best design attainable given the time constraints.
그러니까
In
그때는
other words, it was the optimal design we could manage at that moment.
부탁하겠네.
I'll leave this matter to you then. Let us all meet again in sound form as we did in our last misadventure.
싱클레어군 괜찮은 겐가?
Young Sinclair, art thou well?
영 안 될 것 같으면
We'll go
일단 우리가
hold
먼저
him
시간
off
끌
first,
테니까.
so if you need a moment to get your head sorted. No, I can't just keep wandering around aimlessly. Wandering aimlessly.
역시
Oh my god. I just had to disassemble a fucking mattress. And I ran up and down the stairs 3 or 4 times. Goddamn. Actually, no, it's more like 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Of course. Oh, his portrait's different. Yeah, wandering aimlessly, and then... Oh, of course! Bloody hell. Gallery that has achieved the magna opera of aesthetics need not bother sending out invitations. Visitors will naturally come pouring in on their own. Well, you reckon we came all this way just to look at this lot of useless rubbish? I don't know much about this whole art thing, but even I can tell that this is the worst bloody exhibition I've ever clapped my eyes on. In that case, it seems I must play the curator myself of our young and foolish guests, just as I taught Yoshihide, from kitsch to avant-garde, with each trend of art movement engraved into every chunk of meat. Gallery tour narrated by a maestro himself. You ought to feel honored, really. Okay. Are we fighting the might? Oh, hide and seek. Oh my god, it's Bear Cub. Seriously? You really gonna play dirty like this? I was trying to wrap this up so I'd be done right when Papa finished his executions. And you know, it was a lot of fun playing hide and seek for the first time in ages, but I'm getting bored now. I managed to shake off that nurse father too. This one chased us all here all on their own. That smoking pipe you mentioned during the briefing, your ego, right? Is it not ready yet? It needs some time, which is why we gotta buy that time she needs. What do you think of my workshop weapon collection earlier? I'll be generous this time and let you put them to use. How about that? You mean a collection of too tricky to be useful weapons? You have certainly a talent for practicality. Perhaps it's an impressive assortment from a collector's point of view, but in terms of efficiency and effectiveness, you'd be better off fighting with bare hands. Look, I had zero idea things would blow up into this bad of a mess, alright? Just wanted to show off a bit since we were finally meeting the LCA team, which is why I only brought the unique, hard-to-get babies. Wow. Engdu is covered. That one there. What sort of sword is it? That's a Metzel workshop broadsword. Ever used one before? Nay, I was not in a position to obtain and use workshop-made gears. I'm merely asking for... Oh, I am merely asking, for I am in need of aught to replace my broken kwando. I mean, I don't mind lending you one, but that stuff's not easy to handle. See, compared to Alice's workshop, Metzel is, I'm aware, often do speak of how their weapons dart around as though they had grown wings, dragging the wielder about. Yeah, why not? I am quite confident in the art of swift blade. Azusa must never loosen her grip on the blade, though her very arms may be torn away. Okay, jeez. Reinforcement might be a bit of an overstatement at this rate. I know Dante is here with us, but how about we step up ourselves? My physical strength has gradually recovered throughout our journey with the executive manager, but my skills and prowess have yet to reach their original potential. By the way, any word from the Golden Bow team yet? No response to the transmission. Damn it. Even with the executive manager leading them, those unreliable troops have finally proved my fears right. Hey, it might just be a bad radio signal. Take it easy. Getting sick of playing along with this kitty nonsense, dragging me into this hide-and-seek crap. You guys are the real bullies here, you know that? I'll count to 10 and not a second more, got it? 8, 19... Here I go. What do we do now? Luring her to another distortion or abnormality might be the best bet. It was effective enough to stall the nurse father, too. 2 hours ago. At this point... LCA reconnaissance team. What do you look at that? Oh, Papa. I thought you'd finished them all off. Or did you leave these for me? Huh? Aren't these guys you wrecked earlier? Oh, is this like some kind of 11th hour superpower awakening? I saw this on TV. Impossible Comeback 3. Epic Return from Death. So what? It'll only take a single blow to... Whoa, heap? Neurosis, hysteria, distorted pain tends to manifest in the form of electricity. The human thunderbolt. I thought it'd be sufficient to buy us some time. Oh? These corpses, they're not moving on their own. Yo, kiddo, you see that? Huh? See what? I don't see anything. You don't? You really don't see it? Shucks, kiddo. You gotta work harder if you want to be as sharp as Yoshihide. Matthias. Now open your eyes and take a closer look. See that purple flash? Isn't that... It's that thing there, bouncing around and pouring electricity. Electric currents into the bodies. His instincts are just animalistic as his appearance. Moses, we've secured the escape route. Yes, in that case... Whoa, team leader! That's a big slash on the wall, in the ceiling. And got good reflexes for someone who dresses that shabby. He actually blocked that. It was wise of me to take time to observe his form. That aftershock had quite the force. Lady Team Leader, are you unarmed? Thanks to you, yes. Let me help you walk. Keep the pressure on the wound to staunch the bleeding. Just fall back. Post haste. Hey, where do you think you're going? The human thunderbolt. Clingy bastards. Looks like they'll keep coming till I kill that sparkly bastard. Princess, go on ahead and chase him down. Rad. For real? Can I really finish him off? Oh, rad. You bet. Papa's got some tidying up to do here. Let's see, my little girl's hands are hurt. Rules of the book. Special clause on the House of Spiders. Article 1, paragraph 12, applied in entirety. Wait a minute. Are these clowns this jackass who snagged Ricardo's hair coupon? Man, just thinking about that when my bro running around with some bristly-ass hairstyle cracked my heart in half. Between what they did to my bro Ricardo and the wound they inflicted upon my daughter's hand, that's complete and total extermination. Turning from the ones who freed from containment and the traces of escaped entities I saw on my way here, we're in no position to be picky about our options. What other options do we have? I'd much rather have formulated a plan around the distortions delivered to LCE within our own hands than use these abnormalities, but that is not an option for us at this moment. That in mind, we are essentially down to one option, the current plan. A hollow beckoning, nostalgia, and constriction, and then absorption. Wait, you don't mean... Yes. The abnormality whose vines never release their hold until its pure white body of cotton is stained blood red. We'll make him face the trenched Gasipium. Gasipium? 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 925 shock centipede. Okay, now we're back to Dante's team. Oh, and this is combat, isn't it? Yes. Combat and story. Huh? That's an abnormality. Shock centipede, was it? It's the same entity we repeatedly encountered during our passages through dungeons and Refraction Railways manager. Which means we already know how to defeat it. Our means of dealing with it may mirror what has come prior, Dante. Complacency would ill serve us. With the current disorder permeating this place, cliff-off deterrence may fail to function reliably. So I gotta stay sharp during the fight. I get it. Sora, Robbie, get behind me, okay? But Sora has an ego. Would she not be able to fight? Only 1538. 1583. So, not a massive health pool. Every 5 turns needs a shield equal to the head's HP. Okay. 263. I could probably wear that down. I want to be odd? Or do I want her? But 2 gaze. Yeah, it'll be on hit. So she'll be able to gain contempt very easily. 2 additional bleed. I don't remember his kit working like this. But, I mean, it has been like almost a year since I last used him.
빠르게 처리하지.
Makes a bit of sense. You know.
합격장.
This is going to be make or break, depending on if they can actually win their clashes.
빠르게 처리하지.
Okay, that's 1 clash. That's 2.
경외감
Hooray.
속에 숨어들.
Oh, she rolled hills though. Okay.
전탄격발.
I would like to have Tangle Cleaver attack the head, but not how things work out.
시선에 눈이 멀지 않도록.
It doesn't have any self-charge. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah. But the first one needs to, when it's clashed, to reduce it below 5, and then the others should be able to pretty easily win.
받아볼 텐가.
24?
그 시선
자세가 무너졌네.
무스럽고.
24 on her skill too? Oh, wow. God damn it. God damn it, Yisung. I think its head can come back. Let's just charge. Electrical charge. It's gonna target someone with paralyzed? Well, I just don't have it. Target someone with paralyzed.
빠르게 처리하지. 빈틈 구성이군. 스틸레터. 자세가 무너졌네.
This seems like a pretty easy fight. Unless there's something crazy that's not been revealed to me yet. Okay, the head still has 0 HP, so it's not going to gain any more of its 5 plus. It's at 9. Oh. Why's it got so much? Why is it so big? guarantee to win there.
점 찍었네.
Because RNG has not been particularly nice to me so far this fight. But I'm still making it through.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
경외감 속에 숨어들.
Okay, meaty. They made this fight less of a chore with the remix. And I'm happy about that.
자세가 무너졌네. 빈틈 투성이군. 스틸레터. 허술하군.
Should consume. He didn't have anyone that he's hacked. He's got 20? That's 17 still. What the hell? Least HP. Unused, lose 1. With an unopposed attack, lose 1 self-charge. If the target attacked by the skill, use the defense skill. Deal minus 100% damage if the target uses a defense skill. Okay.
점 찍었네.
What's the gimmick?
허술하군.
What's the gimmick? That should have consumed 3, right? And then it's got bleed. It's gonna roll. It's gonna deal damage to itself on each of those coins. Powerful. Five now. I was just gonna lose that card. Well, it should die
빠르게 처리하지.
because
자세가 무너졌네.
I even staggered it. The body staggered now, so it's.
작품을 만들다 죽을 수
It's a
있다니.
3?
그야말로 이상적.
Is the passive different? Gain 10 for every 5 turns. The fuck? Oh, they Both have the same HP. Hmm. Well, he's actually gonna outspeed it. But I think that works in my favor. Okays? Oh yeah. Wait. Love. Is it because it's on both parts?
받아볼 텐가.
경외감 속에 숨어들.
It doesn't mention having
진노비경.
자세가 무너졌니?
the count
자세가
go
무너졌니?
down on self-charge. Okay.
총알값 아까울 놈은 안.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's more that
경외라 혹은 괄목하든가. 평범과 비범은 이렇게
yeah, it's
큰
more
차이를
to be
보이지.
like, oh, you have to use defense skills.
한낱 날개 따위에 안주할 내가 아니다만 아직 그
Another
실험들의
fight.
결과를 보고 싶으니 참도록 할까.
소재
걸맞는
살아서 돌아갈 수만 있다면 무엇이든.
소재가 준비됐어?
걸맞.
시선
Yeah, I want her last because she already got saved. Free skill slot. Oh.
눈 멀지 않게 조심하도록.
Interesting. I can increase it like
받아볼
that, yeah.
텐가.
합격장.
We haven't seen Roseate Desire, but it's clearly out and about. That might
전탄격발.
be in this part. I'm not sure where all this is leading.
피가 튀겠고.
Surely this isn't gonna cause any problems.
점
Surely.
찍었네.
Surely, I say. Aware of how many problems could be caused by using a defense skill on enemies that inflict bleed. Hit 3 times. Only got 2 heads though. No, only got 1 heads. 22? Huh?
내 작품에
When did
의견이라도
his-
있어?
Base power +1 for every bleed on the target. Oh. I didn't know. I forgot. I mean, I did at one point know, but I completely forgot. He got a boost for having bleed on the target when he uses defense skill.
나선 속을 벗어날 수는
Kind of goes off, like. Ooh.
무불아위.
Yikes.
완성되었나?
Lose the clash already. Jesus.
이것밖에 못하나. 이것밖에 못하나.
Oh yeah, she can just recover from stagger. I was a little concerned, but seems now we're just fine.
받아볼 텐가.
빈틈투성이군. 스틸레터. 빈틈투성이군.
He's still got his support skill that he can use.
자세가 무너졌니?
Yeah, okay.
자비에 감사하도록.
Like he got 3 kills in that turn.
합격장.
Yeah.
경외감 속에 숨어들.
And gaze activated.
그렇게 서 있으면
시선에 눈이
목이
멀지
떨어졌어.
Ooh,
않다.
okay. Yeah, I'll just I'll just do this. I'll top row.
점 찍었네.
There's not much thinking going on here because like all of the decisions were basically made for me. Ooh. 6 bleed count.
자세가 무너졌니? 자비에 감사하도록.
Dang, he didn't roll heads. Otherwise he would have staggered that one. That last one he attacked. But I don't think that's gonna matter. I don't have solid momentum on him. We should change that. Yeah,
빠르게
okay.
처리하지.
경외감 속에 숨어들. 진빛 경멸.
자세가 무너졌니? 빈틈투성이.
이제야 완성되었나?
Easy peasy.
경외라. 혹은 괄목하든가.
A contract.
평범과 비범은 이렇게나 큰 차이를
어?
보이지.
Still no signal? None. We've got no way to tell how everyone else is faring. Well, I won't assume the worst. No good news is good news, right?
알리사 양
Miss Alyssa weighs on my mind.
계속 신경이 쓰이는구려.
That we could
그
find a
나중에
solution before that
깊이
spiral.
박히기 전에
Would that we
얼른
could
해결 방법을 찾을 수 있으면 좋으련만.
find a solution before that spiral burrows any deeper.
나선
Spiral?
이에요? 아,
Oh,
그
that workshop
공항에서
made weapon,
만든
right?
무기
The one that
말이죠.
needs password to
비밀번호.
unlock. Indeed, a troublesome thing.
어,
I know the basic
원래야
principles
알고
behind it,
있지만
but the only person who would know the
비밀번호는
password is the one who
그걸
used it to
꽂은
stab
사람만
the
알
victim in the
텐데.
first place. But I'll do my best to look into it.
저도
오. 이거
Oh.
고마운 걸.
That'd be a big help. So, Sora, you're into workshop gears, huh?
공방장비.
네, 아주 오래전부터 그랬어요. 그래서 제가 이곳에 올 수 있었나 봐요.
Ryoshu puffed at that. Yes, it's been my thing for ages. Probably the only reason I was hired. And what are you doing in the LCE? Shouldn't you be in L?
어이, 신입.
Hey, rookie. Yes?
시야에
You're blocking my
걸리적거리는
view. Back of the line. Scoot.
실례했습니다.
Sorry about that. Huh? At Ryoshi's brusque order, Ravi shrank backward awkwardly, his expression turning a little abashed. Normally, Gregor and Yisang would have given... She's with the index. Sora is with the index. Normally, Gregor and Yisang would have given Ryoshu a verbal nudge or two for being so rude to someone we just met, but as things were, they simply watched on as Ravi stepped back and casually moved forward to fill a spot. Alright, Sora, why don't you come walk with me and talk shop? We're not nearly as well versed in workshop gears as you think. Really? Sure, I like talking to people. I do as well.
라비군이라 했던가.
Ravi, was it? You too seem most eager to acquaint yourself with novel technologies as befits the researcher of scholarly disposition. You and I together with Dante ought to exchange views regarding this. Why?
왜죠?
Why? I am pleased that you share our enthusiasm, Dante. Come, in between the three of us. I am quite hopeful that we should be able to engage in an academic discussion of unfathomable depths.
다들 이렇게
Oh, what did he say?
친절하게
I found myself suddenly
대해주셔서
swept into Isan's
감사해요.
somewhat awkward and hastily improvised academic symposium, trailing a pace behind Gregor and Sora. You're all so kind, but thank you for being so nice to me.
저는
I like nice people. My coworkers aren't like that, so I tend to feel out a lot. Feel left out a lot. I'm pretty sure they'll chew me out again for spacing out and falling behind. Come on, there's no way they treat a surviving researcher that badly after what you went through. Not like you botched an important mission or anything, right? I'd say you're in the clear. That's true enough. Gregor's words brought me back to all the plans we'd messed up. Sal's plans, more precisely, and left a tinge of regret in my mind. They must be your leader. You're bad at reading people. Are you saying I'm not leader material? I'm saying you're more than just a leader. I couldn't really imagine Ryoshu meant what she said, but I nodded anyway. I concur. I thought so. They really are your leader. A leader should be someone you can't quite read, yes. Or when a leader's got that mysterious aura. Is it? What are you getting all shy for? What are you getting all shy for, Dante? That's actually why I decided to join up here. I was previously in an fixer office, but I guess you could say I got scouted. Scouted? Come to think of it, the 12 of us were also scouted by Miss Faust. Miss Ryoshu, did you also receive a promise from Miss Faust? Yeah. I'm rather ashamed to admit, but I will say it nonetheless, as the scabs of time have grown over it. I don't think I truly believed what Miss Faust had promised me would come to pass, at least not wholeheartedly. At the time I thought, it's nothing but a far-fetched dream. Had I possessed a little more conviction, perhaps I would not have spent so long having surrendered myself to the sinking descent. Sinking descent? You, on the other hand, never seemed to doubt Miss Faust's words since the very first moment you boarded the bus. Yeah, Ryoshu came off as the team's loose cannon at first, but it turns out she's the one person who really had her act together. Looking back, Ryoshu never once turned down a job, even though she always looked reluctant, as if she were only going through the motions. Contract or not, I doubt she'd come this far with Virgilius in it. And if she'd only half brought into that promise of having her wish granted. Not like I believed it from the start, it was simply that I couldn't not believe it. White hair. This was how she started off. It's remarkable. It's remarkable that the thread didn't snap, that you're still holding on to that single thread. What did you see that makes you say that? The blood from the wounds you have made, and the wounds that were inflicted upon you, form a clear crimson line. That place is a space only you can open. It may stand at the very heart of the spiderweb, but they will have no way to unlock it. Allow me to tell you that you have made the most prudent choice given your circumstances. Who sent you? I slashed my way out past the bastards who called themselves nurse fathers. You think I can't slice off that tongue of yours after all that? I am well aware. You even carried into your own mind. Oh, you even carved into your own mind to get here. You would not hesitate to kill me were you to decide that I posed even the slightest hindrance to your goal. Now that you've hidden a child in a place no one else can open, all that's left is for you to wait for the day you can come to take her back out. The wait will cover a span of time that isn't too short. Or too long. I imagine you learned on the safer side when you set the dial, within 5 years. Come with me, and I will help you obliterate that house, and be reunited with your daughter within 2 years. Contract then. Who do you want me to kill in return? Not kill. Save. Face the sin, save the ego. That is the first line you must remember here in Limbus Company. Dizzying. Was that too difficult for you? Just that this is my first SIG in a while. Is the place where you hid your daughter really safe? Yeah. That place is almost completely cut off from the flow of time outside. Cut off from the flow of time? Is it made from T-Corp singularity? Yeah. I tested it myself many times. Countless experiments I've done and the vows I've made should still be up here, somewhere between my shattered memories. That's why I was sure that when the time came, either the House of Spiders would follow the thread wrapped around my body to get to me, or that I'd follow it back to them. As long as this one strand of memory isn't lost, as long as the contract holds. Yeah, the contract will be fulfilled. Hell yeah, Dante. Contract 2. There isn't any story for this one, so it's just a fight.
눈 멀지 않게 조심하도록.
Ardor Blossom mod. I haven't fought this one in a while. Two burn count, inflict burn equal to burn on target. Actually thinking about it is kind of thematic. That Ryoshu's the one here fighting it. Yeah. I'm gonna not change my loadout. This one doesn't have on hit inflict for all of its coins. Only got one that does on hit inflict. I get the feeling I should probably focus the spine, not the body. Oh, the wings. Excuse me. Because they are destructible. Inflict burn equal to burn on target. In the following effects. Damage dealt by the skill cannot stagger the target. If this is a wrath skill, remove burn on the target. Have the amount of burn and burn count on this skill inflicts. On coin. On hit without cracking, 3 plus shimmering ember, inflict 10 burn, plus 2 burn count, 2 spark, and shimmering ember fires completely. Gain spark when hit by a certain skill, all shimmering ember expires. Okay. And then 6 burn, 4 burn count. What? You wrath resist down. That just happens no matter what. Well, that's kind of shit. You gotta kill this thing fast. Oh, it gave burn count? No. No. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me this is a timed encounter. And the time limit is based on if I can kill it fast enough to not burn to death. Which would make sense for the sound of malady. Ooh, this is a bad turn 1. It's healing. Why is it healing? When the wings part is broken, inflict shimmering ember equal to ember stack on the last attacker, then all ember expires on self. When using Ardor Blossom Star at 0 ember, you stoke the flames as well. For the number of non-wrath skills equal to ember stack into wrath skills. On hit, inflicts burn equal to number of wrath skills that the Ardent Brotherhood. On hit, heal HP equal to number of wrath skills that the Ardent Blossom will use this turn times 2. So do I want Shimmering Ember. Equal to Ember stack. What is Shimmering Ember? Gain spark when hit by a certain skill. Okay. So I want to throw someone under the bus in order to get the stack onto them and then have the rest of the team. Let's beat it. Not reliably. It's got one bleed. That's the only one that's
나선 속을 벗어날 수
got me
없.
concerned. Okay. I'm going to think about this one
단도직입적으로 묻겠다. 내 목숨을 살릴 만한
because
방법은 없나?
that's
혹은
not good.
그에 상응하는
That's very bad.
없다면
Theoretically speaking, I could do Principal
목을
Manchan.
내놓아야겠고.
Alright, let's not
살아서
change
돌아갈 수만
this.
있다면 무엇이든.
Oh, I have enough lunacy. Here. I'm gonna roll again, just to see if I can get her. Nope. That's unfortunate. I'll have to wait the dispenser. That's fine, that's fine. She's got a very cool CG. I understand now. I understand why she was hidden partially. Gain prescript device 1, based on the unlock stage on self. Inflict the prescript's target to a random enemy. And mark the prescript to base attack skills on this unit's dashboard. At unlock 2 or higher, the effect above prioritizes skill 3. All the effects above and the prescript execution checks do not trigger. When this unit is staggered, immobilized, in panic, or in eco-erosion. This unit has unlock 3 at turn start. Gain Shin Procuration. Wait. Huh? Defense level +1. Gain more poise potency and poise count from base skills. Deal an increased missing HP percentage divided by 2% damage with base skills. Huh? What? Okay, well, I guess I have to stop here, unfortunately. I'll figure out my plan for how to attack the Ardor Blossom and how to beat it. But yeah, I'll be back later. Yeah, later tonight I'll be doing Alan Wake actually. So, yeah, I'll be back here later, 8 p.m. CST. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.